My name is Catherine Karaoke, and I'm 34 years old. I started my journey like professionally when I was 26 years old in one and only Cape Town. That's in South Africa. Then I got a chance to go to Dubai, and I worked for Atlantis. It's a 5-star hotel. It's by the beach. I worked there for 2.5 years. So besides that, I started baking when I was a little girl. I always helped my mom in the kitchen to make snacks, basically like tea scones, Kenyan mandazi. So that's when I developed my passion. And then I moved to Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, apparently. So I worked there for 2 years. Then I got another chance to work for Four Seasons, again 5-star hotel. I worked for 2 years. Then in a restaurant after that. Then I moved back to Kenya. I'm a pastry chef. I'm in charge of tribe and trademark. And I have a lot of responsibilities, but I have a very good team. They really support me. We are 12 in trademark and 10 in tribe, but we work as a team. So we are responsible for producing breakfast, lunch, and dinner, banquet and a la carte at the same time. I would say Kenya, we're still behind, but we're catching up in terms of equipments and experience-wise. The shift is the same. I can say like it's still long hours. So I would say it's all about passion, what you like, what you love doing. Because if you don't like what you're doing, basically you'll get bored and you'll quit. So it means you need to put in a lot of hours, and also it becomes even a bigger challenge if you are a woman like me, because you need to juggle work and family at the same time, which is not an easy thing. Pastry is an art. You need to be inspired by something like in everyday life. For example, you see like now there's so many people who have health issues. It does not mean that we cannot produce dessert. I make dessert out of yogurt, just plain yogurt, fresh fruits. We have some ingredients we outsource from Europe, whereby like most of our clients, they are Indians. They don't eat beef because in pastry we use gelatin, and gelatin comes from beef. So we try to substitute it with something else. We'll use something like agar-agar, which can hold it firmly. And then what also inspires me, I can say it's also maybe lifestyle. You know, as human beings, we always feast with our eyes. So you have to make the dessert look wow, like eye-catching. So we try to see what other countries are doing, especially the French people and the Germans as well, and also Dubai, I can say. As a chef or a pastry chef, I can say we always need to come out of our comfort zone, make something wow. So what I can say, what I've made recently, and it's a killer here, we take white chocolate and we caramelize it in the oven for almost 2 hours, but for 50 degrees. If you go higher than that, it will burn. So you caramelize it slowly to have that burn caramel taste. And then you can make mousse out of it. You can make a mousse, you can make a cake, just layering it up. And then you can use a marble glaze on top. It's something that I've not seen here in Kenya. It's called caramel mud pie.
Caramel
Mud pie.
mud pie.
Yeah. Or basically you can just call it dolce. Yeah. It's a dolce dessert. We still have a long way to go. And most of the people, like Basically, I don't think we have a Kenyan dessert, do we? Apart from kaimati. We don't have. So we still have a long way to go, but we're getting there. So that's why I said we need to see what other countries are doing. So at least we all can be in one page. If let's say if we have like a Chinese group, I already know Chinese they love this. But if you've not been outside or you worked with so many people, you will not know what Chinese love. And there's no point of producing and people don't get to eat your dessert. It's so disappointing. Yeah. But once food is done, you feel, woo, at least I achieved something. When you're a manager and you're a lady, there's always people might not take you seriously. Like, what is she telling us? Like, they'll always try to undermine you as a woman. So those are my challenges, I can say. But it takes time. You need to show the people that, hey, I'm serious and I need this to be done. It's not a play game. It's not something that comes overnight. It needs a lot of patience, and you also need to research more. You just don't sit. You need to see what other people are doing, and also if you are like, if you like Instagram, you need to follow chefs and see what they are doing, what's the latest thing in the market. Also try to have good relationship with your previous chefs. They will always keep you updated. I've made dessert for so many people. Sheikh of Dubai, and then who else? Walcott. Walcott, yeah. Yeah, Tio. Yes, yes. He's the one who gave me the apron I was wearing. Did you see that? Yeah, I was wearing the Everton apron. He's the one who gave me. And then, yeah, it was in Tribe. That was last year. And then who else? There's an artist who came here, and I got a picture with him. Bobby Valentino. No, is it Bobby Valentino? Yeah, he really liked my pistachio cake. Yeah, and if you follow me on Instagram, you can see that. He even commented on the cake. Yeah. I think I always wow them all the time. I always try to make something out of this world for them. I play around with sugar. Like this sugar, we call it isomalt. You won't find it here in Kenya. You won't find it here in Kenya. So I always try to make sure that I have it here in my kitchen. It's white in color. What you do with this sugar, you just melt it to 100 degrees. And then you can put any color that you like. It depends with the theme. And then you just pour it on a silpat, and then it takes the shape of whatever thing that you want. And then you can just put it on top of the cake, and you can write the name of the person who's celebrating the birthday. So I always try to make something new. My family. Okay, I'm married to a South African. He's Zulu, and I can utter a few words. Khujani. So we've been married for 12 years. Yes. My daughter is 7 years old. So he's still based in Dubai, but we get to see each other as much as we can. Maybe once a month. We try a lot. I love calamaris, super crunchy. And then for dessert, I'll just go for a simple thing. Just a normal classic cheesecake. Yeah. As long as it's plated nicely, like I said before, we always feast with our eyes. I'm so into fashion. Everything, like, I like what can I say? Anything that is latest in the market, I'll make sure I go for it. Yeah. Be it clothes, shoes, sport shoes, Adidas. I'd love to run my small bakery. If it's not here, definitely in Joburg, where my husband comes from, because I've seen their style of pastries. I can say it's on another level. So I'd like to keep up with them. If not there, then here in Kenya, and at least make people aware. Yeah, because I've realized not so many people know about the pralines and the macarons. You can always put these petit fours in baby showers instead of just a huge cake in the middle of the table. Yeah, you know, these small stuff. They look really nice. Tribe and trademark has really built me, and it has made me focus a lot, because when I was in Dubai, I was not holding this position. I was only a senior chef de partie. Now I'm a pastry chef. So what I can say is, I would say like Richard Branson. Once you're given a position, don't say no to the position. Grab it, grab the opportunity, and see what you can do. So what I can say is, they gave me this opportunity, and where I am on another level. I underestimated myself, but with the zeal and the passion, yeah, it has not let me down.